Now let's take a look at the markets picture, kicking things off with the JSE. Now, risk appetite seems to be returning, with equities rebounding. Precious metals such as gold and platinum remain on a strong run, continuing to provide support for the local market. And with that, we are seeing the JSE mostly in the green, as mentioned, supported by a run in precious metals, with the Resi leading the gains there, up over 1%. The financial 15 just making it into the green, pretty flat, up 0.01%. The industrial 25, however, trending lower, shedding 0.8%. Taking all of that into account, the all share in the green, up 0.2%. Let's take a look at what's playing out in the U.S. Now, we saw U.S. markets rebounding after their worst session since October, helped by comments from President Trump at the World Economic Forum, where he said the U.S. would not use force to acquire Greenland, easing those geopolitical concerns. With that, green across the board, with the S&P 500 and NASDAQ up close to 0.75%. Leading the gains on that front is the Dow Jones, gaining just over 0.8%. Taking a look at what's playing out over in Europe today. A similar picture over in Europe, with concerns, of course, around tariffs still lingering, but the US there affirming no military action will be used in Greenland, and that, of course, boding well for riskier assets. We see the FTSE 100 leading the gains, up close to 0.33%. The CAC 40 up 0.15%. Backing the overall trend, however, is the German DAX losing close to 0.5%. Let's take a look at what's playing out on the currency front, kicking things off with the local unit. The rand extending its gains as traders digested local economic data. Retail sales rose 3.5% year-on-year in November, while consumer inflation edged up slightly to 3.6%. However, this is still close to the SARB's new 3% target. And with that, the dollar to the rand at 16.27, the pound to the rand at 21.85, and the euro to the rand trading just above 19. Let's take a look at your other currency pairs. The euro to the dollar trading strong at 1.17. Also stronger is the pound to the dollar at 1.34. Pretty flat though. Trading slightly weaker is the dollar to the yen, just above 158.